Welcome to Algorithm video series. In our previous tutorials, we learned how to find lower bound and upper bound using binary search. Today, we'll combine these two to solve a very common problem, that is counting the number of occurrences of a number in a sorted list. So example, in this list, if I take target as 30, it appears 4 times. If I take target as 20, it appears only once. If I take target as 10, it appears only once. Okay, so how to find count of occurrence using lower bound and upper bound index? Here we need to find the upper bound index of target. So here target is 30. Upper bound index of 30 is 6. Then here lower bound index, that is 2. Then we need to use the formula count is equal to upper bound minus lower bound. So 6 minus 2, that is 4 times. Okay, here upper bound index is the first position where element is strictly greater than the target element. In this example, 10, 20, 30 are less than or equal to target element. That's why the sixth index is the upper bound index here. For the lower bound, we need to find the first position where element is greater than or equal to the target element. Here at index 2, 30 is equal to 30. So that is the first position. So lower bound index is 2. 6 minus 2 will get 4. Correct, right? Count is 4. So now here you can see another example. If we take target as 20, here to find the count of 20, we need to find upper bound index and lower bound index of 20. Here upper bound is index 4. This is the position where element is strictly greater than the target element. Then here lower bound index, we need to find the first position where element is greater than or equal to the target element. Here this is the first position, right? Here element is equal to target element. So 1. Now 4 minus 1 will get count, that is 3. So 20 appears 3 times in this example. If target is 30, upper bound is 6 and lower bound is 4. So 6 minus 4, 2. 30 appears 2 times. Okay, now why this lower bound and upper bound works? That is because here list is sorted. When list is sorted, all the duplicate appears together next to each other, right? So by finding upper bound and lower bound, we can calculate count easily. Upper bound is the first index greater than the target element, and lower bound is the first index of the target element. So when we minus lower bound from the upper bound, we will get the count. And also if an element is not present, for example, if I take target as 50 here, I want to find the count of occurrence of 50, then here you can see upper bound is 7th index, lower bound is also 7th index, 7 minus 7, 0. So we'll get count as 0. To find the count, we need to first find the upper bound index and lower bound index of the target element. Then by using the formula upper bound minus lower bound, we can calculate the count easily. Alright, next let's write the program. Okay, so here we have upper bound program. Okay, first let's define two functions. One is for lower bound, another one is for upper bound. We'll calculate upper bound and lower bound. Then using the formula upper bound minus lower bound, we'll calculate the count. So here this is upper bound. So upper, let's take function name like this, okay? So here you can see the condition less than or equal to the target, then low equal to mid plus 1. This is upper bound program. Before that, let's define a function for lower bound. Take function name as lower bound, and here difference is only this symbol. If middle element is less than target element, search in the right side. Otherwise, save the index and search in the left side. This is lower bound. Here in the upper bound, when middle element is less than or equal to the target element, search in the right side. Otherwise, save the index and search in the left side. Right? Next, we need to call upper bound and lower bound function. So here, upper index as the variable name. You can take any variable name, okay? Suitable variable name. Here, upper bound. Let's call upper bound function first. Then calculate lower index, that is lower bound index. I'll call lower bound function name. Here you can see lower bound and upper bound. We'll call these two functions to find upper bound and lower bound of the target element. Next here, we need to use the formula count is equal to upper bound minus lower bound, upper index minus lower index here. Done. Then we need to print that and we are done. Let's save this and execute this. Let's enter 5 elements. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Let's enter 2. So count of 2 is 2. It appears 2 times. Let's enter an element which is not present in the given list of numbers. So count is 0. So let's take 40. 40 appears 1 time. Okay, so this is how we can find the count of occurrence of the target element using upper bound index and lower bound index of that target element. So that's it for now guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will meet you in next class. Till then, take care.